Welcome back. We're back with another live stream, guys. Today is Sunday. I went for a beautiful wedding. It was a fantastic day for me yesterday, but I was not here on this live. But hey, we're back. It's Sunday. Let's talk about some interesting things that have been happening so far. What's going on with Nottingham Forest? I said this on stream that it was a bad idea to appoint Ange. I said this so many times. I remember that stream. We talked about it in detail. Ange being the next coach was a bad idea. And I said why? Based on play style, based on so many things. But now that's a possible thing that's happening. International break is currently happening, and a lot of people are getting knocks and injuries, and different things are happening. So let's start the conversation from there. Let's talk about international break games. Did you guys watch some of the games that happened so far? And what do you guys think about these international break games that we keep on having, in combination with, like, of course, the lengthy competitions that happen with Champions League, Prem, and the many competitions that these guys are playing? These guys are playing a lot of games, don't you guys think? Javi, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. What do you think?
It's a good evening. We won 6-1. International break. It's I don't know. I feel like I don't know how they would do it that these games will be less, but it's actually
Mhm.
too much,
It
right?
is too much.
These guys,
It
the
is too
guys, they
much.
are human beings. They are human. They are not
Mm.
slaves, right? It's too much.
Yeah.
There's no how. I know people will say, "Oh, they pay them a lot of money, so they should entertain us." But at the end of the day, at what point do we just look and say this is beyond the entertainment? These guys are actually human
Especially with
beings.
the
They are paid a lot though.
Champions League system now. It's crazy. Like you're playing so many games, plus the international games, plus you have league games, plus you got domestic games.
Yeah.
So and some teams don't
It's
have depth like Man City or Liverpool or teams like those. They have a little bit of depth, but even with that sort of depth in the squad, I don't think it's fair to any of the players. It's a lot of
Yeah.
games.
I mean, it's not easy, right? So
No,
Enzo Fernandez got injured. Is this a long term injury for Enzo? Like, would he be out? How long would he be out for? And how do you see this impacting your midfield? Because Enzo is like a key man in your midfield. Plays as a 10, plays as an 8. He's
a
like the
workhorse.
he's like
A
the double pivot
workhorse.
sometimes with Caicedo. Sometimes he's the
Is a
10.
workhorse.
And he has
Yeah,
started
we critic.
playing more of like more like a 10, because I see him run forward, or maybe like an 8. I see him run forward and make those runs, score sometimes, in games. So how long is he out for, and how does this impact you guys?
The funny thing is that before he played the first game, even at international break, they
Hmm.
noticed he had something. There were signs that he had something, right? But they played him for 73 minutes.
oh
Then they
no,
brought,
no, you
then they brought,
cannot do
then
that.
they,
You cannot do
then they
that.
brought, then they brought McAllister on,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
right? Right after the game or thereabouts, next day they now say, "Oh, his knee is swollen."
Knee, yeah, swollen.
Like,
Yeah.
Mm.
what do you expect? Even in training, he had something tied around his knee. Then why risk the player? Why don't you just play McAllister? Then the excuse they gave us, oh, they were just going to use him for the first game, they're not using for the second. Right? So the big question, you knew he was injured because if you see the training videos, he had something tied around the knee. But even apart from that, you still went ahead to use him. So it feels like even the international federations, they don't care.
Mm.
And rightfully so, right? Players are, I don't know if they volunteer that time or maybe countries pay them. Maybe they pay them for appearance. But it's chicken change. Come on. To
No, no.
represent your country is like, I don't know, do they pay them to appear? They
Possibly.
pay them
Well,
I
like,
don't think
yeah,
this.
like what for
just,
I don't think it
international
will be
games?
free, right? I don't think it will be
yeah, for
free just
international.
to play for your
Oh yes,
country.
yeah, they're paid. They're paid.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So,
But
but at the end of the day, to me, I just find it ridiculous. Right? Konate pulled up injured during the France international break too.
mm,
So I don't know. They are not managing them well. They are not managing players well.
Yeah, the players get like a combination of appearance fees, match
oh yeah,
bonuses, prize money from the tournament. So yeah, they get
they do.
compensated.
But
Um,
guys, just to say, any sort of knee injury is the worst. It's the worst
yeah,
injury you can have. Knee injuries can like get you sidelined for months.
yeah.
So
It takes a
yeah,
long time to
it takes
recover
a
from
long
that.
time.
It takes a very
Knee
long
and
time.
ACLs. Yeah. So
Yeah. I'm someone that personally have experienced ACL tears. So I know how painful that is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's terrible,
it's really.
terrible.
AB, Ike, now you guys,
How
man.
your wedding? How was your wedding?
Guys, I'm back from the wedding, so it was good. It was good. Love is good. So I wish them the best. Let's move on. That's interesting. So let's talk about Guiu, right? So Guiu was saying something about his Chelsea return. It's so interesting that Guiu was called back because of the whole Nicholas Jackson stuff, right? Nicholas Jackson did not want to come back. We covered this
Out.
heavily during the transfer
Out.
during the transfer time when they were like
Yeah.
Nicholas Jackson was on the private
Out.
plane. They needed him to come. They needed it was in Bayern. They needed him to come back because of the lapse
They
injury.
refused.
And you guys
Yeah.
called back Guiu. But even with calling back Guiu, Maresca still
Mm.
doesn't really play him like that.
It's for me. Okay, the interview was basically why did he return to Chelsea? It's like
Mm-hmm.
they suddenly called him because Nicolas Jackson refused to come back. We all know that that's old story, right? And
Yeah.
he's like he could not reject because
Mm-hmm.
he wants to actually the reason he went on loan is to
Mm-hmm.
make it in Chelsea. So it's like, okay, I'll give it a try out, come back. But when he came back, it feels like he's not gotten up to speed. Then you are playing Tyreek George. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. For a player, if you ask me, for a player, a young striker,
Young
that's
strike,
not good.
exactly,
It
Yeah.
exactly.
kills your confidence. Like no matter what
Hmm.
he's done, no matter how bad I don't the guy does not play badly. He presses. You saw when he
Mm-hmm.
came in for Liverpool, you see the way he pressed Van Dijk, see the way he pressed your goalie. He almost
He
collected the
has
ball
some
from your
he has
goalkeeper.
some speed. Yeah, I have to give it to him. He does have some
He's
speed. Yeah.
extremely fast. And he came on for Sunderland. He played for the first game he played for Sunderland. He scored. The times
Yeah.
we used him in Conference League, he scored. The times we used him in even Carabao Cup, he scored. So what else do you need from him? He needs consistent game time. You're using Joao Pedro as a nine. Joao Pedro is tired of he's not used to that position,
As a 9
right?
or as a 10?
Yeah.
As a nine. We're
Nine.
using Joao Pedro as a nine.
Wait, Joao Pedro is not a 9?
Hmm.
He's not actually a nine. He's not a traditional nine. He can play there, but he's not a
Joao Pedro was
traditional.
bought as your 9.
Ah, I
I don't
don't know.
understand what you're
Suddenly,
saying.
sud
Are
no,
you
no.
saying
Okay,
Joao Pedro is not a
that
9?
okay. So we all assumed Joao Pedro was bought as a nine,
Yeah.
but now Maresca turns back in one of his press conference said, "Oh, he doesn't really see Joao Pedro as a nine.
But
He
Joao
can
Pedro is
play
in
there,
what was he
but
how
he
was he
can."
wasn't he playing 9 at Brighton?
I didn't watch so much of
He was
Brighton
he
games,
was
but
actually playing
He
nine in
was. He was
Brighton. Yes,
playing
he
9
was.
at
okay,
Brighton.
yeah, yeah.
I've
But
never ever
Maresca
seen Joao Pedro play anything else but as a 9. I mean, he's a
as a nine.
skillful 9, right? He's a skillful 9, but
Hmm,
I don't expect him to play anything else.
I think
I don't know.
Joao Pedro is from Brazil, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He plays. Does he start for Brazil or?
Does he
Couple
start?
of games he started for
Yeah, yeah,
Brazil. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like like what AB
Okay.
saying. It's like saying Benzema is not
Yeah.
is not a 9, because of
Yeah.
Joao Pedro is a 9. It's just
yeah.
all media stuff. I agree with AB. Like,
Anyways, the coach.
it's weird. I just had the expectation that Guiu coming to Chelsea, and this is just my own thought. I mean, I don't really care what you guys do at Chelsea, but Guiu coming to Chelsea, I had the expectation that he would still rotate Joao Pedro, Guiu, and then maybe that 10 position, Bonanote or somebody else, or maybe even Enzo will play a more advanced role, playing that 10, and then the
Yeah.
double pivot, he might give a chance to guys like Santos, Esugo to step in and be double pivots for Caicedo. That's the expectation I had when I thought of, okay, Guiu coming. That rotation will
Yeah.
happen between Guiu and Joao Pedro. But then
Yeah.
he's not really playing Guiu like that, right? And so
Eric George.
he's playing Tyreek George over Guiu. So then you now have to question why. Why does he prefer Tyreek George than Guiu? Maybe it's just the preference of the coach. Maybe Maresca just based
According
on
to
how he wants to
Maresca,
play
he said he's not he in terms of the attitude, he's not gotten the right attitude from him. He's not up to speed.
for
I'm like,
Guiu.
brother, what attitude do you need from this brother again? What do you need from him? Do you need him to give you blood and sweat? Like, what do you no? I'm asking, like, I don't get coaches these days, maybe it's he runs, he's making wrong runs. I don't know,
Yeah.
right? He said 10 AP saying 10 is reserved for Parma, Bonanote, and maybe Estavo. Okay.
hmm That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly
Yeah,
what I thought.
yeah.
Okay.
Maybe someone like Estavo. hmm Ash, what do you
Yeah.
think? What do you think about this whole situation with McGill?
For a young striker, I agree with Andrew just when he said that for a young striker like him, he deserves more game time because when you're like confused about a young striker and you're new in the game with a big club like Chelsea, you need trust from your manager. You need a backup, but I just don't think he is. So that's why he's
Yeah.
shaky and everything. So you need to give him some game time. Plus, I wanted to ask Andrew, do you know when is Jalap gonna be back?
Yeah, that's a good question. The lab.
The
He has
lab
been
will be
out for a
back
while,
in
right?
December. If we're
Yeah,
realistic, he'll be back in
when
December.
Jalap is gonna be
Mm.
back, I don't see
Yeah.
him getting any game time. Uh, Marc Guiu.
Yeah.
So I think it's only Jalap and João Pedro in the front. Palmer is gonna be in 10. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I don't see him. So whatever game time he gets, he should get now and see where they can go with him. That's what I think.
I
So
Yeah.
mean,
AB is saying Magui is just unfit. That is it. But he has to compete.
yeah,
If he
yeah.
say, but I
he has
don't
to
think he's
compete with
Not
unfit.
only
Tyreek
to
George.
compete, he has
He
to
don't
start
is
games.
he's
He
not
has to.
unfit. How would you tell me he's unfit? He's unfit, but he's been used in Sunderland before he came. You've been keeping him
No,
on
but
the
how
bench
many times did he feature in Sunderland? It was not a lot, though.
once. Okay, but
It was
he
not a
came.
lot. He
Okay,
didn't really
if
play
you
that
know
much at
if you
Sunderland
know
before he
if
came.
you know if you know he's unfit, why keep him on the bench?
Yeah, exactly. AB, it's gonna
That's
be
the big
João Pedro,
question.
Dilap, and Mark.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mark
That's
Guehi, yeah.
that's
yeah.
that's interesting. But have you saying McGill is not Chelsea level? You think he's an average player? He shouldn't be
No,
competing on that
no, you
level.
can't. No, 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 no.
You
Yeah, Kingsley, you can't just judge him in this age like that.
exactly.
You
He's
cannot
still
judge him
he's
like
still young,
he's
right?
still too
We've
young to
not
like
seen.
say
Yeah,
Mm,
we've not seen enough from Guiu
no,
to
no.
mm,
say he's
So
X and he's Y and he's not good and he's good. The games
yeah,
he's played, he's done well.
a good example is Ahmad from United. Like he has been,
yeah.
Ahmad has been given chances, so he delivered last season. But
Hmm.
before that, he wasn't given chances. Gone on loan, and he was playing 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
He wasn't playing that good, and then they send him on loan. So when you're giving, and then Ten Hag came and gave him chances and chances, and then Amorim also continued. So that's when he started performing, and he was still
Mhm.
young. He's still considerably young. So I feel we can't just judge him. This is too early to judge for Mark
Yeah.
Guehi. So
I agree as well. I agree as well. Like for a young player, you need more play time to really,
give some time, yeah. So
grow as a player. So I don't know what Maresca will decide to do. I think this is something that you have to really think about. Why Tyreek George over McGill? That's the big thing.
SSB is saying Chelsea has too many players.
yeah, you
You
have Nicholas
agree? Agree.
Jackson.
We don't have Nicholas Jackson. He's gone. Nicholas Jackson is gone. It's just like
Nicholas
saying we
Jackson
have
is still your
selling.
player though. Based
He's
on
Right?
gone. He's not,
based on contract, based on what might happen at Bayern, he's still
but
going to
he's not
return to
going, he's
Chelsea.
But
never
but but
going to play
but if
for us.
Chelsea will
You don't
not
you
give
don't
him
you
any
don't know
game
that
time,
yet
yeah.
for sure, though. You don't know that yet for sure. Oh, there's even rumors of yes, these rumors for Ivan
Yes.
Tony. We spoke about this
Yeah.
offline, right? About the whole
Yeah. Yeah.
Ivan
Yeah.
Tony rumor that you guys might buy Ivan Tony,
No,
might
but if
sign
Chelsea
Ivan
have
Tony.
Chelsea have any self esteem, they should let him go. Like after what has happened and everything, you do
I
not
think so
want
too. I
same
think,
like
but
it was same thing
It's time
happened
to
with
flip. It's time to
Enzo
flip him.
Rashford. Yeah, so
but Ash, I'll tell you
I
something.
agree.
My
I
club
agree.
doesn't have shame. My club has no shame. So
that's a fact.
yeah. So we have no shame. We have no shame.
Yeah,
So
but
at the
but
end
you
of
guys
the
too are
day,
also playing. You
yeah.
guys are also playing different competitions, right? So I know
Mm,
we look at a team like Chelsea and we feel like you guys have a big squad. But in
mm.
this day where players are competing in international break games
Are falling
and
like
so
flies.
many competitions are picking up injuries, you actually need a big squad to compete. I think it's
Yeah,
now
that's
that
true.
the depth for your club is now key, right? You look at.
Mm.
I know Ash mentioned Liverpool having depth, but if I'm being honest, not necessarily. You know when you compare us to
Yeah.
Arsenal, like the quality. When I say depth, I'm talking about quality of depth,
Quality.
Quality of
not
depth.
just
Okay.
your quality of the players. Like for example, you look at Arsenal, there are players in key positions, like their midfield, for example, they can change that midfield and it's still
But
somewhat solid,
this is
right?
Kingsley. I think this is an excuse from Liverpool players, fans who say that there's not much depth. But with the amount of money you guys have spent for the first team squad, you guys should win
Yeah.
something at least for this season, like something. So
Ah. man.
Too much pressure. You guys have to handle the pressure.
I mean, it's just British record, right? We're just breaking British records. It's not like we're signing a lot of people, right?
You guys what?
But
Spent 435 pounds, 435 million pounds, or what?
to
This
break
summer.
British record, to bring Isak, to bring Florian Wirtz, we
Oh
broke
my
the record
god!
twice. But
Is
it's, but
Worth
if
even performing up to his mark?
I mean, let's give him time. Let's give him
Yeah.
time.
Okay.
Let's give him time. Let's give him time.
And if he was playing for United, the media
Oh
would be
my
like,
God.
"Let's kick
They
him
would
out
have killed
right
him.
now."
Yeah.
But what's the
Yeah.
media saying about Sesko? Sesko, it took him some time to score,
Sesko
right?
has
It took Sesko
scored,
some
right?
time
Two
Sesko
to
didn't
goals.
cost
score.
the
So
money
the
of.
media didn't
Sesko didn't.
attack Sesko that
Sesko
much.
didn't cost. Sesko wasn't the same price as Worth.
Okay, fair enough, fair
True,
enough,
true,
fair enough,
true,
fair
true.
enough.
I think
That's true. That's true.
Ikena asked a question. Say, weren't we
Mm.
supposed to call in today? Thought you guys said yesterday. So it's next week. Calling will start next week Saturday.
Oh, next. Okay.
I just test run it yesterday. Like open, the floor is open for any conversation. So we'll do similar
Mm.
thing next week Saturday, but it will be sort of like calling, right? We'll allow
Okay,
you
okay.
guys call in, tell us your mind. Hopefully, when is the Man U Liverpool game?
I
That's
think
next
next
week,
Sunday. Next
Sunday.
Sunday, I
Sunday.
think.
Next
Yeah, that'll
Sunday.
be a good
Okay.
watch along next week, Sunday, guys.
We'll
Oh,
probably do those 2 days.
Hopefully, I don't take another L on a watch along, guys. I'm tired of this
yeah, I'll
nonsense.
I'll do the watch along, but if it's 3 goals in the first half, I'm leaving the watch along.
You don't want to be like AB. We had AB on the watcher. What other watcher? Man U.
Yeah, he said he went to
After
sleep.
he said he's done. He's done. I can't take this. I'm
He
done.
went to sleep, man. If he left us on this watch
Oh,
along, I
I'm
went to
done.
sleep. So, Kings,
I'm
it's not
done.
about the money, it's the level and quality of players. Oh, it's the level and quality of player Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly. It's the
Yeah,
level and
but why are
quality.
we
Yeah.
skipping Harvey's question? Andrew, when do you guys see Chelsea being in a title race when they've spent a lot of money but always get a free pass?
We came into
See,
this is a
see,
good question because wait before you answer. We came into the
yeah,
season and I told you
yeah.
that you guys are title contenders. What did you
And
say?
I refused to agree to that. The
Exactly. This
reason,
was
and I
okay.
will
Fair
stand
enough. Fair
on it
enough.
again. The
Mm-hmm.
reason why I refuse is because we still have Sanchez in goal. You need a work for you to consider yours. It's just me thinking, right? You need a world-class goalkeeper, a
You
keeper that will make we saw. Anyways, Sanchez has
I
about
feel
four
like
mistakes in
I
him.
feel like it's an
you
excuse,
both of
but
you agree that
It's
Chelsea's
not an
gonna finish.
excuse. How
You
is that
both
an
of you,
excuse?
you both of you agree that Chelsea's gonna finish top four.
Yes, they should
yes,
finish top four.
possibly,
Okay.
They
most
should.
likely,
If not, they will get rid of Maresca.
Oh my
They are
most
God,
going.
it's
likely. I
not
think
that
I
Yeah,
bad
think
of
I
yeah,
think for Chelsea that's
yeah.
like the goal for you guys. You guys will
Um,
want the UCL qualification moving forward, right? Under
Yeah,
Maresca.
top
So
four
I
wouldn't
think
be a bad season for Chelsea. Yeah.
mm, I think that's something that they will aim for. But anyways, let's move on to Liverpool. Liverpool want to sign, and these are rumors. Upamecano. Oh my god.
I don't think he's washed.
He's that's the
he's
worst.
been
That's the
good.
worst.
What?
I
What
What?
don't
happened with
rate him.
Mark Guiu? Mark Guiu, what happened with him?
So for McGahey, there of course we want to sign McGahey. We're
He's
still
better
in
than
the rate,
Upamecano Marquez.
of course,
Premier League
but
proven player. Yeah.
miles. But they're thinking of doing the two. They're thinking of signing McGahey. They're thinking of Upamecano. For McGahey, there's interest from Bayern for McGahey as well. So other clubs are interested, but then I still feel like maybe we're the front runners for McGahey. So there's a very high chance that we will sign McGahey. Well, we'll see how that goes. But
My
then
first question is, where is Liverpool getting all this money from?
They've always had money.
we've not been
Liverpool has always
signing.
had
We've not
money.
been signing across
They've always
multiple
had money.
windows. We've not really been
Like,
signing that much. We've not really
did they
been
win
spending
anything
money that
last
much.
season? No.
We won the Prem last
No,
season.
no, like the season before.
Season before we won
so
that
only
was for
winning Premier
Carabao
League.
Cup.
FA Cup, Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup, yeah. We won Carabao Cup. That
Something is
was
so
Klopp's
confusing.
last
It's
season,
probably
right?
because
Yeah.
I'm a United fan. It's hard to accept Liverpool spending so much, like so much.
But you guys,
So,
you see the funny thing? Ash is acting like they didn't spend money this summer. You guys spent money this summer. You signed
not as
Mbuemo,
not as
you
not
signed
as
Cunha,
not as
you signed
Liverpool.
Sesko. No, not as much money as us, but
Not
you guys
so
also signed
much. Not
people
so
too.
much.
You guys also changed that front three. Your front three, you actually changed your front three, right?
Yeah,
So
we're gonna sell Bruno soon. So
balance the books.
We need the money. I love Bruno, but we need the money. We need it.
But Upamecano is just we're thinking of. I mean, it's a rumor. I don't think it's confirmed, right? It's a rumor that Upamecano might
It's a
come for
rumor. Yeah.
free next summer. Bad
But
idea.
free transfer,
Bad,
is it worth it?
bad idea. Whether free or
Why?
not, I think it's a bad idea to have Upamecano.
It's a
But
It's
free
not. It's
okay,
not
big
for
transfer.
me.
question I have for you. Is he
Mhm.
better than Gomez?
To me,
Yeah.
no.
Good
But I'll give my
question.
reason why. I'll give my reason
Good
why.
question. Yeah.
Because if you think about the leagues they are competing in, Gomez is competing in the Prem, right? And Gomez is a stable squad player that can fit in multiple roles. Right back,
Mm.
you can try him in left back, you can try him in the two
Yeah.
center back positions, and
Yeah.
he can fit in well. You bring
Yeah.
Upamecano, who is known to have made mistakes in the Bundesliga, major
Mistakes, so
mistakes.
many
He
mistakes.
has
And Premier
over
League will be worse.
he has like 7
Oh,
major mistakes that he has made in the
imagine
Bundesliga.
having
You bring
mistakes
that
in
kind of player,
Bundesliga, then you come to Premier
you come
League.
to the Prem.
You come to Prem.
What do you expect to happen if you
Oh
come
my
to the Prem?
god, crazy.
I would rather we had kept Kwanzaa than sign Upamecano. I was fine with Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa.
Yes,
Kwanzaa.
I'm saying it. Kwanzaa that went to Leverkusen. I'm saying it. Yeah, I would rather we had kept Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is a young centre back, promising centre back. I know you disagree with me. You said that time again, but I agree that I suppose Kwanzaa staying in Liverpool. There's more to come from him than signing Upamecano. I actually don't think signing
So you're saying
Upamecano is a
So
good
Gomez is
you're
idea.
right.
better than Gomez is better than
But
Upamecano.
I think Gomez is better than Upamecano.
you think so?
To me, that's how I feel. That's how I
Oh
feel.
my god.
I mean, Upamecano on his day. Every player on his day is good, right? Do I
Or
want to
if
take
you
that risk with
No, but
Upamecano?
no,
he's not gonna have those days all
Exactly.
the time in Premier League.
they're
It's
going to
just not.
crucify him
If you're
immediately.
already making major mistakes in the
Immediately.
Bundesliga, I don't think I want to take that chance. I don't know. I
No.
don't know
No,
if I
but
feel
if you
feel
guys
good taking that
look at
second
it
chance.
this way. If you guys
Mhm.
have, let's say you have for next season, let's project next season you have Van Dijk, you have Obi Mikano, you have Magehi, and you have Gomez for two positions. That's not bad.
They'll win the
Leone,
treble if they have that many center
Leone,
backs.
Leone
You
as
say
well.
what? And Leone,
Mm.
right? Probably they will allow Gomez go, I think. So you have four people: Leone, Van Dijk, Magehi, and Obi Mikano for four positions. That's still decent.
I don't agree with you, AB. I don't think Chelsea will win the title race in February.
No, I don't think so. No, the thing with Chelsea is, sorry that we're jumping into the Chelsea
Mm.
discussion again. I know,
Yeah.
see, I know, I like to be realistic. I look at, first of all, you look at your goalkeeper, you look at your manager. Maresca is learning. To me, he's learning. He will still, an example is my coach is coming out to say he's still learning on how to adapt when we get red cards. Do you get what I'm saying? You talk of Guardiola, I don't know of slots. Maybe let's add slots, and maybe Arteta. They already know what to
AB
do.
said that's not what I said. Please reread.
Okay, compete. Okay, he said they would compete. We would obviously compete. I expect us to compete. My
Mm.
expectation for Chelsea this season, which I've said, and
So,
I'll
and you
continue to
agree
say,
that Maresca
we
is
can finish
inexperienced?
third. Don't jump into that now because we are going
No,
to have
but
a
that's what
full
you
on.
say. I
Wait,
asked you on this. I
let me
asked you
land
on
my
the
But, but,
stream.
statement.
but, but you compared Maresca with Arne Slot, right?
Okay, let me
But no,
buttress
no,
Yeah.
that
no. But
So
now.
Slot, no.
you
But I don't understand why we have to compare with Slot. Slot has been given a squad that Maresca
Mhm.
has not been given.
Okay,
Maresca, wait, you
thank you.
believe that Maresca
Thank you
doesn't
for
have
that
a
point.
good squad?
Yes.
You
Thank
No,
you
believe
no,
for that
no.
Maresca
point.
doesn't?
Thank
No,
you.
no,
Okay.
no,
Slot,
Equality, right?
no.
look,
I
no, I
disagree, guys. I disagree. I completely
he's
disagree.
been given 400 million.
Maresca has been given a good squad.
Thank
Are
you.
you telling
No,
me
Thank
the
but
you.
squad,
compared to
that won the
Liverpool,
Club World Cup
Liverpool
is
looks
not a squad that
deadlier.
can compete in the Prem?
Liverpool looks deadlier than Chelsea. Liverpool looks way better
Hell
on paper.
no. Hell
Thank
no.
you.
You guys
Thank
have
you.
the
So
Chelsea
now,
have the best midfield
see,
in the league right now.
is
Enzo,
When you
literally,
look at
AB
Chelsea
says this
on
all the
paper,
time.
you know what?
Chelsea have the best stable midfield in the league right now. You guys have the stable midfield. You guys do have
Kingsley.
a striker. You get
Okay.
seems like Arsenal competed to be
Okay.
number 2 without a striker. What
Striker,
are you
wait,
saying?
Okay.
You
Chelsea
guys have a
striker
striker.
is
You guys
who?
maybe your midfield and your
João
keeper is
Pedro. You're
shaky.
comparing João Pedro with Isak.
I'm not comparing. No,
Isak
no,
is
no.
Maguire.
way better.
Maguire
I'm
is
not.
my
I'm not
second
comparing.
striker now. Maguire with Ekitike. Look at
Oh
that.
my God.
Ash, I
Are
don't
you
understand.
serious?
So what I'm
Are
saying
you
now, let me
serious?
land my
That
point.
you
Let me
guys are
land
saying that your
before
team is not good. Now you're
before you
reducing
can
the
you
impact
say
of your
I
team.
did not say that. No, I did not
And
say
then
that.
Okay, okay.
Now,
Frimpong
Go
and
go
then
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
no,
ahead, go ahead,
Ash has a point there in
go
the
ahead.
sense what
Yeah.
Ash is saying is that
Mm-hmm.
Chelsea currently
Yeah.
the way we sign players, we're trying to sign talented young players, right? They will get experience, they will make mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
right? They will click, right? We have the best midfield. I would say we have the best midfield in the league. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo.
You agree you have the best midfield in the league?
We do those two. The people sitting, they are the best. I think they are the best, right? If you go with a 4-2-3-1, I think they are the best. Is my opinion, anyways.
You know your
So if
four two
you
three
if
one has Cole Palmer there too. Cole Palmer
wait,
on
I'm
not
about to land. You have
no,
weak
no.
there.
I'm
You
just
got
letting you know. Cole Palmer is
150
injured,
million.
but you know your first team, your your the three is
I'm
the
about
double
to get.
pivot is
I'm about
Caicedo,
to
Enzo,
land.
and Cole Palmer is your
Yes.
10. I just want to make you know
Okay.
that.
But let
Okay,
what
continue. Yeah.
who are the people wide of him? We have 18 year
You have
old.
Neto and
Estavo,
Estavo. Estavo
18-year
literally
old.
we were saying he was the
18-year
most
old.
impactful 18-year-old. He's the most
18-year
impactful
old.
18.
18-year-old.
You can't
We
compare
look,
an 18-year-old with
yeah,
like an
it's about
experienced person to
With
responsibility.
you.
You
with
talk of
who? Okay, okay.
Gabriel
Let
that
me
has
ask you this.
experience,
Let me ask you
and
this.
you have Salah.
Who is
King.
a better ball to fit winger right now in terms of technical ability between Estavo and Salah? Ball to fit skill, not goal scoring, skill.
No, I don't want to be comparing a kid with the
No, no,
king.
no. But no,
It's
okay.
disrespect.
But
It's
Is disrespect.
disrespect.
But you
Yeah,
know,
Salah is
it's
but
Salah is
wait,
the king
it's
now.
disrespect. I don't know what it's
but you
true. I
know,
don't know. Okay,
but you know where I'm driving to. You know where I'm driving with this.
I see
If you
what you are
give
driving
an
to.
experienced manager the squad that you have, with the players
Mm-hmm.
that you have, you will
Mm-hmm.
definitely win something with that team. Maresca won the Conference
We
League with that team.
okay.
Maresca won the Club World
We
Cup with that
we
team. Don't
can
reduce
win.
the impact of the team.
We can win. Okay,
That's just what I'm saying.
I'll give you another example. We can win
Okay, give
something
an
with the
example.
team, and we should, right? But you need a good manager.
So
I
Maresca
Maresca
is inexperienced.
Maresca is a good manager, right? But he's learning. You have to, there's that point that you need to
honestly,
admit
guys,
he's learning.
we should blame Chelsea board for this. They
This is
could have
crazy,
Yeah.
used their
guys.
money
Look
This
for
is
at our
better
crazy.
players.
defense. Look
I
at our
cannot
defense.
I'll just answer your question right now. Chelsea did spend a lot of money,
Exactly.
but they did not
Even
spend
AB is
money.
disagreeing
No,
with
no, no.
you.
But they did not spend money how Liverpool spend money on the players who are more experienced and better. Chelsea spend money on youngsters and then like players who are like not that Premier League proven and stuff like that. So we will blame the Chelsea board for this because
I
any
okay.
manager would love to come in and then have Isak, Frimpong, Van Dijk, Wirtz, Gravenberg,
Thank
as
you.
Alisson in goal,
Thank you.
This
Thank
Salah.
is
you.
crazy,
So,
guys.
Thank
This
I
is
don't
you.
know.
crazy. Okay,
Like,
okay.
it's such a
Let's compare.
dream scenario. It's not any
Let's compare
manager
this.
to come in.
I want
Okay,
you
I'll
guys.
give it.
Can I
Chelsea
say
is
one
not.
thing?
This is
It should also
one
dream
thing.
for as a
PSG
manager to come and
have
spend that much money. Chelsea has spent
PSG
that
have
much. The
young
board
stars.
I'm blaming the board that Chelsea did not spend on players like what Liverpool has spent on. So it's the board's
PSG
fault.
PSG
So
have young stars. They have an excellent manager, Luis Enrique. PSG last season, the best team
Mm-hmm.
in Europe. Best team in Europe, PSG.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They even won Ballon d'Or for their achievements with what they did last season.
Mm-hmm.
PSG have young stars. Are you telling me Luis Enrique wanted to come to Chelsea? Are you telling me you give Luis Enrique the squad now that you guys have? Let me call out your squad. Injuries might be deceiving, but let's call out the squad you have. You have
Mm-hmm.
Sanchez in goal. You have Colwill as your center back. Colwill is one. Even
Powell is
Liverpool
out
wanted
for
to
the
sign.
season. Okay, okay,
Wait.
okay.
Colwill is
Continue.
part of your
Continue.
team. Colwill is part of your
Yeah.
team. He's injured, but he's part of your team.
But you
Colwill
agree he's
was
young. He's a young center
He's a
back.
prodigy. He's a centre back prodigy. Yes or no? You guys are signing
He's
young
agree. Yeah.
prodigies, young
We
talents.
didn't sign him. He's from our academy. We didn't sign
Sorry.
him.
He's from your academy here, but I
Yeah.
mean in general, you guys do
Yeah.
sign young prodigies. You're not just signing
Yeah.
young nobodies from nowhere. The nobodies from
Yeah.
nowhere you flip and sell. You sell them away. You
Mm.
guys have said that that's your strategy. You have
Mm.
Colwill in centre back position. You have Cucurella, which is one of the best. You guys have said it here.
We spent
Cucurella is
money on Cucurella. He had
Wait,
experience. He had a
I'm
bit
not
of
finished.
experience.
I'm
Okay,
calling your
continue,
squad.
continue,
I said I was going to call your
continue.
squad. Cucurella,
Yeah.
is he not one of the best left backs in the league? In
He
fact,
is.
he's not just the best, one
He
of the
had
best left backs
experience.
in
Yeah.
the league. He's one of the best left backs in Europe. in your squad.
Rightfully
Cucurella,
so, yes.
Colwill,
Mhm.
Sanchez. Sanchez is okay. He's an okay keeper, but you
Mm.
say he's a very good shot stopper. He's just
Who do you
horrible with
play
his feet.
beside Cowell? I want to hear who you call beside Cowell.
You have multiple options that can play beside Colwill,
Who,
but
pick one. Pick one. They are
pick
confident
one.
about.
Chaloba. Chaloba. I'll pick one. Chaloba.
I'll
But,
say you
but
say
we move on. But we move on. Chaloba. Rich James.
Mhm.
That's
Rich
it. That
James.
backline. Yes, Rich James. Rich James. You
Okay,
guys have
okay,
compared
Rich
Rich
James.
James with
When
Trent.
he's
You guys.
around, when he's around,
Yes.
But
Yes.
Reece James is playing 25% of the games of the season.
But who backs him
when
up?
he's around,
Gusto. Gusto
No, but
backs him up.
who's
honestly, this
Gusto
is not
backs him
Liverpool.
up.
This is not no one's
Right?
fault. It's Chelsea's fault and his fault. It's
And
not
then you
our.
think about the guys ahead. So to me, I don't think the team is not impactful. That team can achieve something, and you guys did so
we
last
will
season.
achieve. We will
You
achieve.
guys did so last season, and you guys are still spending.
We achieved what last season? Conference League.
Conference League, Club World Cup. You're world champions. Aren't you guys world
Bo-
champions?
We are world champions. I have a jersey. We are world
Conference League is a
champions.
Mickey Mouse trophy. So,
It's
so
like
Imagine United telling us the world champions,
United. You
right?
guys are speaking.
United.
This is
Imagine
funny,
it.
oh my
man. This is
god.
It's live.
funny.
It's live.
This is
No,
It's live.
funny.
but yesterday Andrew was saying that Chelsea and Liverpool who were more successful, and Chelsea and Liverpool they've in last 5 years and they've last 10 years
10
and
years,
they've both
10
won the same amount of trophies.
trophies. Yeah.
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 The amount of trophies is not the same. They won Conference League and Europa League. Liverpool won Champions League, Premier League. So it's not the same.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay, but
Fair
Ash,
enough.
do
Fair
you
enough.
do you agree that it's better to have something on your cabinet than not have anything on your cabinet?
We did. We won the league. We won Carabao Cup and
No,
FA
I'm not
Cup.
talking about Man U. I'm not talking of Man U. I'm talking of a particular club, right? It's better to have something on the cabinet and not like you're dusting cobwebs. We have
But it's
trophies on our
embarrassing to play
cabinet.
Conference League, Andrew. It's embarrassing.
Okay. Let's address
For a team
SSV's
like
comment.
Chelsea.
Arsenal.
Yeah.
The Kingsley compared Chelsea's best 11 to Arsenal's best 11. Who is better, player for
Arsenal,
player?
by far,
It
by
is. We
far.
don't even need to compare. It's Arsenal.
SSB,
Because if you think
Arsenal is
about
better.
the goalkeeper, Raya
Yeah.
is one of the best
Yeah.
goalkeepers in the world, if not the best.
Yeah.
You think about
The
their back
defense.
line. Look at the
Ah,
defense.
God.
The defensive
Monsters.
line, Saliba, Gabriel, even
Speaking of
Moresca
Arsenal,
backing
they
up.
don't have anything in the cabinet. Chelsea, Andrew. You just
You said
said that they don't have
Yeah,
anything in the cabinet.
they don't have any.
I
They don't
never
have.
said so.
They don't.
You said
They
that.
have
You said
second place in the cabinet.
But you think of the players that they have to, you're in Timber in that right back. You think of Calafiori
Arsenal
in
has
left
the
back,
best.
the
If
experience in
Arsenal don't win
midfield.
the Premier League this season, Arteta has to go. I think in one of my stream early on, I've told Andrew that he deserves to have like some time, but it's so long now. If they don't win anything this season, he's out of
Mhm.
the club. He has to go. He has to
Yeah,
go. So
yeah. But for me, I will say I will ask Andy again. Back to my conversation. You agree that Maresca has a good squad, but
He has a good squad.
he's inexperienced.
Casey, why do you always
Because that's what you.
when I say that now, the next thing you will bring up the slot situation because we had this argument. I'm not going to be caught on tape saying this.
Okay,
So what I
okay.
would say is, what was the bone of contention? Can we
Mhm,
can we win the Premier League? In my
mhm,
opinion, it will be a miracle if Chelsea wins the Premier League. I know people,
mhm.
people say we spend 2.5 billion, but most of these players, they've all been sold. Most of these players,
But that's
they are on
money you've made. That's
they are
money
on
you've made
loan.
too.
Do you get what I'm saying? They are on loan and all of
Mhm.
that, right? So at the end of the day, check the people we have now,
Okay.
right? The people we have now, we have a
You
decent, but we need a good goalkeeper. We need a senior center back.
but you guys are still. I agree that you guys need some experience
Yeah,
to
yeah,
really want to compete in certain positions. I don't disagree with
yeah,
that. But the thing
yeah.
about Chelsea and the strategy is that you guys
Mm,
keep on looking for young prodigies and signing them because for your club, for the board, for the Chelsea board, it's a long-term
mm,
investment that you want to consistently keep on making. For example,
mm,
you this Liverpool want to
mm,
sign you this, Chelsea want to sign you this.
mhm.
How old is you this? Right?
He's
You
young,
this
he's
for Juventus.
really
How
young.
old is he? He's like 20 years old. But you guys are in that race to sign him too. So I don't think I am not going to underrate Chelsea, your strategy, your team, and what you guys can achieve. because I feel like if Maresca with this team cannot achieve something with the team, then another coach should step in and see what he can do with the team.
What's lacking
Because I
in
don't, I
Chelsea?
think it's an excuse to say you guys don't have the team. You
I
guys
think what's lacking in
have the
Chelsea
team.
is leadership, like someone to step up because they're all so young. There are a couple
Yeah.
winners in there. Enzo Fernandez is a World Cup winner, but that's it. Who else is a winner in Chelsea squad, guys?
Hmm. That's
Rich
a
James
point.
is a winner. Rich James is
Oh
a
yeah,
Champions
Rich
League
James,
winner.
Champions League. Yeah, yeah.
Powell,
But he's
Yeah,
the
Powell
captain,
was
right? Rich
helping.
James is the
Yes,
captain of the squad.
look
Powell
at
was helping in leadership, right? But
Mhm.
even his coach complains about him that he doesn't talk. He's
yeah.
quiet. He
For
doesn't
you
talk.
to win games and be dominant, you need leaders in that dressing room. Chelsea don't have any. I
Maybe
don't think.
Enzo, just Enzo currently.
Still, he doesn't give me the vibe of a leader.
He can I say
No, but
Chelsea?
he is right.
Can I say Chelsea has the most complete squad in the league? Arsenal has the next. Every other team
No, I
follows. No
don't
excuses.
agree.
Chelsea and Arsenal suck
I
it up.
don't agree.
Win the damn league. Stop crying.
Why is Ikena trying to remove Liverpool from this? Is it
England to
Liverpool
win the
fans? They are trying to remove themselves from this conversation.
We don't have
Can you
depth, bro.
imagine
Like we don't
with
have
the
squad
squad that
depth.
with the
I don't
squad
know
that
why
they
you keep
have?
on saying this. We might have
it,
experienced players and talented players, but we don't have that much squad depth. I keep on telling you
England
guys.
to win the World Cup. Like no, no, England is not winning the World Cup.
He said
England is
Pep
not
went from
winning the
coaching
World.
the youth team to creating one of the best Baka era, and it's not an issue. Maresca has no first team experience.
True. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree. You want me to say it? I agree.
it is what it is. Like you made it seem
Yeah,
like he has experience. And I said it like I said it that he doesn't have experience, and he showed in the game against United. He panicked.
it did. It did
He
actually.
panicked.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Oh, for cricket is Australia. Harvey.
But yeah, okay, let's move on to the next conversation. We're going to talk about some of the craziest. Anyway, let me read some comments first, and then we'll move on. Let me see if I missed any comments. Okay, no, I don't think I missed anything. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. All right. Let's talk about some of the top strikers right now across Europe. Harry Kane, Mbappe, Haaland. These guys came into this season. In fact, it's been crazy, right? Mbappe looked super good at preseason. He looked focused. He carried that same form preseason into the season. He's been scoring for club and
He's
country.
scoring
He's
goals.
been on
Yeah.
fire. We look at
Yeah.
Erling Haaland. Haaland doesn't stop scoring. He's on a scoring streak. I think. He's been scoring. I don't know how he's done so far
Scored
international
hat
break. I'm
trick.
not
He
really.
scored
Oh,
hat
he's
trick again
doing good. Yeah,
He
against
scored a hat trick.
yeah,
Okay,
hat-trick, yeah.
you see. So Haaland has been on a crazy scoring streak, scoring. Harry Kane, very experienced out of compared to the three of the to the two other two. But then Harry Kane too. You don't want Harry Kane one-on-one with your keeper. You don't want Harry Kane having half a chance because he can also make
Clinical.
something out of nothing. He can score. So you think about those three. Who do we pick so far out of the three to watch out for? Who do we think possibly could win Ballon d'Or? Who do we think possibly can basically overachieve this season based on what we've seen so far? Anyways, we've not seen so far. I mean, we've not seen so much because the season just started. But what do we think about the three of them?
Mbappe in the equation.
Mbappe in the equation, like Harry Kane, Mbappe, and Haaland.
I would say Hoyland from Napoli. He's doing
Oh
good,
my
guys.
god, that was funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Oh my
man!
god.
He said Osimhen. Javi likes Osimhen, man. Javi
Yeah, he
just
likes
adding
Osimhen,
Osimhen.
Osimhen a lot.
He said
Yeah, but
Osimhen, I think,
Liverpool went to
wins
Galatasaray,
Ballon
right?
d'Or.
Liverpool did lose
Yeah,
at Galatasaray, right? Oh, it's
Yeah,
because
yeah, we
yeah,
their
lost, we
those
environment
lost, we
is
lost.
crazy in their stadium.
Mm.
Crazy environment.
Yeah,
But
Osimhen
anyways,
too was.
I think it's too early, Kingsley. I think
Mhm.
it's very too early to call for a Ballon d'Or run. Like, but I would place my bets on Mbappe. I would say so. He's doing good this season so far.
Mm.
So let's see. Champions League. They have to win the Champions League this season. Real Madrid. They have to win the Champions League. I want them to. So
What do you,
The next Ballon d'Or, I think it will be based on World Cup, right? I think it's based on World Cup.
Oh no!
Next
Wait. Next Ballon
most
d'Or. Wait, when is next get
next
Ballon
year,
d'Or again? Next
next
year around
next
October,
year.
right?
Yes, World Cup will
And
have been
World Cup will
played.
be over. Yes, it's
Yeah.
true. Okay, yeah, that's
Mm,
why it's too early. If whoever
yeah.
wins and yeah, so
So I think
I don't think
to be
Nigeria plays tomorrow. Nigeria plays on Tuesday. Oh yeah, on
Tuesday, yeah,
Tuesday. Yeah,
Tuesday,
Nigeria
yeah.
is if they win next game they qualify, right? I think
there's a
for some
chance.
there's a
There's a
chance.
chance. There's a chance.
With
There's a
Nigeria,
chance.
you always have to bring out your calculator.
But what guys? But I'm being honest. What happened with Nigeria? Like off-topic question. They used to play World Cup every World Cup. They were a consistent World Cup team, right? What happened? Like right? They played 2010, right? They played. I don't know if I don't have much knowledge, but I've seen Nigeria play in 2014. They played well. Like it was okay. But
Nations Cup. Is it Nations Cup you're talking of?
no, no, no. I'm talking about World Cup. They played World Cup. 2014 World Cup they played. They played
You can't say,
2018 World Cup.
did we? But we had
Yes,
2018 World Cup.
yes, you played 2018 World Cup. You had that jersey, that
I can't
amazing
even
Yeah,
Nigeria
remember.
we
jersey.
did. We did. We did.
We
You had
did.
2018 World
Argentina
Cup.
in
Okay.
Yeah,
your you had
Yeah.
Argentina in your group.
yeah,
Oh,
we
we
did.
always have Argentina. We always
Yeah,
have Argentina.
2018
2014
World
you
Cup.
had
Yeah,
Argentina in your group too.
yeah. Since
So
2018, yeah,
We've
that
not
was the
been at the
last
World
time.
Cup. The
We've
last
not been
World
at the
Cup,
World
we're
Cup.
not there, right?
No, we're
So,
no,
not there. No.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's sad, man. But Ghana definitely will qualify. I actually checked the groups, and
Ghana was a good team
Ghana
too.
25 points. They are
Yeah.
leading the group with 25 points, so they'll definitely qualify. Is really crazy.
Amy said I stopped following Nigeria since
Like the
2004.
2004.
I lost hope since then, long time ago. To be honest with you, I'll be honest.
Guinness says Chelsea has to win the Champions League now. You can't go from winning the Club World Cup, being champions of the world, to getting booted out of group stage. No, you
We're
guys have
not.
to
We're
achieve. You
not.
guys have to achieve a
This
lot.
I cannot. This is a solid proof that the World Cup isn't that competitive. It wasn't that competitive with all those teams. It's not
Oh
as
my
competitive as
god.
Champions League and Premier League. You guys agree? Look at Chelsea struggling.
Okay, Ash, I'll ask you this question. I've asked Kinsley this question before, and
Mm.
he got him rattled. I'll ask you this question: do you think Chelsea can win the Champions League?
No, straight up
Why?
no.
Why can't we win the
Exactly what
Champions
I
League? Why?
said.
No,
No.
We can be on the
because
weak
not much
side of the group,
experience in the
and we
squad.
can get through to the final. It happens.
But
The two
Champions League
Champions
and
League
World
we
Cup is so different. You guys will be out
no
in the
no but
league stage.
we are not going to be out in the league. I don't think so. I don't think
You're
so.
not winning the. It's Champions League and World Cup is
But it can
completely different.
happen. Okay, let me ask you this question.
You
I'm
guys,
be honest, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
Which one between the Champions League and the league do you think we have a higher chance of winning?
none,
Mm.
none.
I think Champions League we have a higher chance of winning Champions League. You know why? Should I
Why?
tell you why? For the Premier League, you need to be consistent over 38 games, which I don't think Chelsea can. That's our major problem. We can't
And
be consistent over.
Is Maresca a competition manager?
Maybe he is. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out the guy. I'll be honest with you. Maybe I don't know. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Right? I don't know if he's a competition. Tukul, I know Tukul is a competition manager. Klopp is even a competition manager.
Tuchel
He
is a
knows how to win
competition manager.
competition.
Andy, let me be really radically honest with you.
Why?
Radically honest. I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
The
Mm,
reason why you guys won the
mm,
Club World Cup is
mhm.
because of that loss to Flamengo. That loss to Flamengo,
Opened up our eyes.
mm,
Oh, he put us on the right
it puts
side of
you
the
on the
tie.
right side of the bracket. Because anything that made you meet Bayern in that Club World Cup, you
Oh,
guys
I've
would have
been
been
out.
out.
That's what
But
You
I'm
you
guys
saying.
can't
have
And in
never
Champions
say,
League,
beaten
you can't
Bayern.
teams like
Never
Flamengo
say,
and
beaten
those
Bayern from
teams
you
open
that
can
play.
see,
play.
you can't
You
say.
have never beaten
This no
Bayern from open play. Never beaten Bayern from open
Exactly.
play. So
Kingsley.
forget it. You would have gone out.
Kingsley.
You guys were on the
We,
easy
we,
side, and
we,
your manager lucky. See, so your manager is just lucky because his inexperience made him panic in
oh
the
my.
Flamengo game, selected the
Mm-hmm,
wrong people, lost the
mm-hmm,
game
mm-hmm.
to Felipe Luis's good side, and then ended up on the wrong side, on the weak side of the bracket. Lucky that Man City left. You guys are lucky that Man City left, and you guys had to face.
But Man City were
I
also
cannot.
beat. You guys
Chelsea,
forget that they were beat.
look, guys, I
Right?
cannot
Man
say
City,
that Chelsea
Okay,
can
fair
and
enough,
should
fair
win the
enough, fair enough.
Champions League.
yeah,
They're
because
champions. They're world
Exactly.
champions.
Chelsea did not play Bayern. They didn't play
listen,
City. They didn't
you
play Real Madrid.
you play the team that is
I
in front
cannot.
of you,
Chelsea,
right?
Chelsea should win the
Manchester
Champions League because
City.
they're world champions. But
You talk
in
about
the
we talk
Champions League,
about
there is not teams like Palmeiras, Fluminense. They're not teams like those in Champions League. How
okay.
will Chelsea
I
win?
agree.
How will Chelsea
I
win
agree with
Champions League?
I
How?
agree with you. I agree with you. But you play the team that is in front of you,
And then you
right?
get to the final.
An example is Manchester City.
Okay.
They could
can't
not
believe.
beat a club from Saudi Arabia,
I-
and they were on the weak side of the tie. So what are we talking
Really,
about,
Chelsea fans make this World Cup look
right?
so big, so
And
big.
I'm Kingsley, mark my word. You clip it on this life, right? I'm telling you that Chelsea have a higher chance, listen, of winning the Champions League than
Yeah.
winning the Premier League. Why? My reason is because we cannot be. Well, it's difficult for us to be consistent over 38 games, but we can be consistent in that competition. We can.
So
We
you're
can.
saying, Andrew, that you guys are winning the Champions League?
I didn't say that. Don't quote me. I didn't say we're winning
Why
Champions
you
League.
say? Why do
I said
you wait? Why are
we
you
have
taking?
we have
Andy, let
a
me know.
higher
No,
chance.
Andy, answer this question. Can Chelsea win the Champions League? Do you think you win the
Can.
Champions League?
We can. We have the squad. We
No,
can.
yes or no?
Why
Yes or
can't we
no?
win the
Andrew,
Champions
yes
League?
or no?
So Chelsea would win the Champions League then.
I didn't say we would. We can. It's too the English. We would is so affirmative, right? Can. There's a 50-50 chance.
So that means
If we land on the weak side of the tie,
okay. Let's start
brother,
from something. Let's start from
zoom
something easy.
zoom into the
Let's
final.
start from something easier. Chelsea will beat Barcelona at Stamford Bridge.
Since I don't want to make Mount and jinx that game, but we
No,
are,
but
we
that's how you
beating the
start
champions.
winning.
We've
That's how you
beaten the
start
champions
competing
of.
to win,
We've
right? That's how you
beaten,
start competing to
we can
win.
beat Barcelona. We can beat Barcelona.
You
We've beaten
will
the
beat
champions
Barcelona,
of
right?
France. We've beaten the champions of France. We've beaten the champions of England. We just beat them. They're still recovering.
Ah,
We will
God,
beat
this
the
is funny,
champions of.
man.
We will beat the champions of Spain. We would be
Chelsea.
the champions of Spain.
So
So that
and United beat Chelsea. So
no, you guys are our boogie team. You guys are our boogie team.
This is
We don't get good results. We don't
yeah,
get good results when
really?
it comes to you guys. So yeah.
oh
Yeah,
man.
but if it makes you feel better,
Exactly.
Andrew,
I like this comment from SSB. Please give him a bomb. He said the best team doesn't always win the UCL. The best team wins domestic league 99% of the time, apart from Leicester. That's what I'm telling you
I
guys.
disagree. I disagree. PSG were the best team last season and they won the UCL. I disagree with that. PSG beat Arsenal. PSG beat Liverpool. PSG beat Aston Villa. What are we saying? And they finished Inter Milan in that final. PSG were the best team in Europe last season. There's no way you say
I agree.
PSG
True.
because okay, yes, you guys beat PSG in the Club World Cup, but I will keep on saying it. You guys beat a PSG that went through the hard side of the bracket. Wait, no, let me finish what I'm saying. You guys beat a PSG that went through the hard side of the bracket to get to that Club World Cup final, right?
Who cares?
Sure, who cares? Who cares? Fair. They beat a lot of big sides, got to that final, and then when they got to the final, you guys beat them because they underestimated you guys. Whatever it happened. I will not underestimate. I will not reduce your impact. You guys did your best. You guys did your best. I always say in football is who shows up that day. You guys showed up that day.
Yeah,
You guys won.
You guys were the
Fair
better
enough.
team.
Fair enough.
They were the better team in the final.
Fair enough. You guys were I'll give it to you guys. You guys showed up that day. You guys won. Fair enough. But let us not be delusional and say that PSG are not a strong side. The chances that you meet PSG in this Champions League and you do what you did in the Club World Cup, you know that the probability of that happening again is slim. You know that.
Slim. What of if we are the boogie team to PSG and every time we
you're
meet
not
them,
you're not the boogie team to PSG.
Have they even had? You know the funny thing. Maybe we should go and check the times we played PSG if they've won us. I don't
Okay,
think they've even won us.
keep talking. I'll go and check it.
Do you get
Keep
what I'm
talking. I'll
saying?
go and
Maybe
check
we
that.
should check that. But what of if we are the boogie team to PSG? Right? It happens in football. Barcelona is going to come to Stamford Bridge. Let's see if they keep the high line. That would be interesting because that might make it easier for me if they keep that high line, right? But apart from that, they are coming to Stamford Bridge. I expect my team to play. Do you get what I'm saying? So
So
that's it.
this head to head between Chelsea and PSG. Chelsea, you guys have 2 wins. PSG have 3 wins, and you guys have 3
Mm.
draws between you guys. You're
So it's
not their
close.
you're not their
It's
boogie
close.
team in
It's
any
close.
way.
We
You're
win.
not.
We beat each other.
You're you what? What?
Oh, you can see it. I like this comment from SSB. SSB needs a bomb. Say Chelsea has beaten Prime Barcelona, Prime Bayern, Prime City, Prime PSG. He
But
said they
that's
only
when
win
okay,
when
okay,
the
but
odds is stacked
that's when
against
they
them.
went to the final. But this season they're not going to the final. They're not going to the final.
PSG.
You
Oh, why can't we go to the final? What's stopping
No,
us?
because you guys are not that good enough.
Okay,
You guys are not that
it's
good
good.
enough.
It's
You guys
good.
are
You see, that's the
okay?
thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
This
Fair
guy
ninth
is
enough.
of the
going there.
World
I will
Cup.
not. I will not
Guys,
stack.
you don't
I will not stack
understand.
the odds
You
against
don't
you. You
understand.
guys are.
You
You
guys are
guys. I will
trying
not
to
stack
win
the
the
odds
World
against
Cup.
you. Don't worry.
You do not have teams like Palmeiras, Fluminense, and teams like those in Champions League. So you guys will not make it to the final in Champions
We'll
League.
see. We'll see.
Let's start from the Barcelona game. That's all I'm focused on. Game to
Yeah,
game. We start from
I'll make a
Barcelona.
bold prediction. I'll make a
If you
bold
guys,
prediction.
if you guys can beat Barcelona at Stamford Bridge, we start from there,
Yeah,
right? You said,
no, they're not.
Okay, I will
Barcelona is
allow you guys. I'll
but
allow you
Barcelona,
guys.
anyways,
Give
I,
your
I disagree
prediction.
because Barcelona
Ash,
is weak. That's to be fair, Barcelona
Ash,
is weak.
give your prediction.
They don't even have their strong side.
I'll make a
You guys are
bold
not playing
prediction.
a
Do
strong
we have
Barcelona.
our strong side? Do we have our strong side?
You
We
kind of
don't.
do have a strong. You still have a stronger
Kopama,
team.
without Kopama,
So Kobama is the whole
without
Chelsea.
Kopama, Cowell, we are missing heavy
You
hitters.
have your midfield engine. You have Caicedo,
Enzo is injured. Enzo is injured now.
but you have people that
Santos
can
is
replace
injured.
Enzo.
Who are
Guys,
the people? It's Rich
everything
James that will play
aside,
midfield.
Barcelona is still going to the bridge and winning 2-1. They are winning the game.
Okay,
Okay?
if you say so.
Yes,
If you
they're
say so.
winning the game. I'll make this prediction.
Casey, what of your own predictions?
2-1 Barcelona
Be
for
bold.
me.
Be bold with your prediction. What's your prediction in that game?
I don't know. I don't know if Barcelona will beat you guys. Right. I don't know
Why?
if Barcelona will beat you guys
We're a weak
because
team. We're not a
I like
good
to be
team.
very I
We're
like
not
to
a
be
good team.
very I like to be very I like to be very honest, right? When I look at the two, I like to be very honest on the two teams, their capabilities, right? I don't know if you guys would beat if Barcelona will beat you guys because it's Stamford Bridge. You guys will come out to play and you guys do not want to lose. But then again, you're missing Enzo, right? The only person possibly that will be holding that midfield is Caicedo. Caicedo might fade some people that escape. Depends on who starts. He might have some trouble defending and everything. Depends on how Barcelona plays. So that's a game that can go either way. It's a game that can go either way. So
Okay.
yeah,
But what's your prediction?
For me,
No, for Kingsley.
I'll say Barca win.
wow.
I'll say Barca win, but not by a
This is
large
what
margin.
the
Not by a large,
Chelsea fan.
not by a large margin.
That's what I
This
said.
is what
2-1
we
Not by a
want.
large
Barcelona.
margin.
I
It's
said
not by a
2-1
large
This
margin.
is
Barcelona.
It's just the way Barca went to Newcastle, right? Newcastle they came out, they played, they did their thing, but then Barca they found a way. I feel like the same thing might happen with Chelsea. I just feel like the same thing might happen.
that is what
But
we want.
we'll see,
When the odds are
we'll
stacked
see.
against us, we always prevail. So let's keep it like that.
Goodbye, Harvey. Take care. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on to the last topic today, which is Ange and Sean Dyche and Nottingham Forest. So there's a rumor going around that Nottingham Forest might sack Ange due to his poor performances so far. He's not gotten a win since he was appointed as manager. And there's another rumor that Sean Dyche might be the next manager to take over from Nottingham Forest. I said this time and time again. It was a bad idea to appoint Ange in the first place. To
But
sack
it is
Nuno and
also
appoint
a
Ange.
bad idea, Kingsley, to appoint
Mhm.
Sean Dyche as well. Because you know why? When do
Why?
when do clubs like mid-table teams like Nottingham Forest, even though they are in Conference League now.
Yeah, I think so.
When
Yeah,
do teams like
Europa League.
these, appoint Sean Dyche?
Europa League, yeah, Europa League,
Yeah,
right? Because
when they want to uh, avoid relegation. That's when Sean Dyche, a manager like Sean Dyche, comes in, and they
steps in.
usually avoids relegation,
Hmm.
like nicks away and then avoids relegation.
Yeah.
But Nottingham Forest has done really well last season. If they
Hmm.
really want to avoid relegation and just stay in the league, it just doesn't fit right. So,
Mm.
but they also don't want to lose games. Like Ange is, he just comes up from Tottenham. He's not that good. I've never believed in him. He's not a good manager at all. Not a good manager. Even though we lost in the Europa League final, but that's just a fluke or something, whatever. But he's not a good manager. And Sean Dyche is. I have a feeling even if Sean Dyche comes to Nottingham Forest, they're gonna like they're gonna like lose games again because Sean Dyche is not a good not that good of a manager as well.
I feel a little bit different though about Sean Dyche's appointment because I went to do like my own check on Sean Dyche's win
Dykes
rate.
will keep them in the league.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he'll
yeah,
keep them
that's
there.
what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
he
I
will
think he'll
keep
keep
them
them
in
in
the
the league.
league. Yes.
But
I
he
think
would
for
not achieve as much as
So
Nuno.
what? You guys are saying if they
no,
keep Ange, he'll get them relegated?
yes, you
He'll
most
get them
Think
likely
so?
relegated.
if they
I
keep
don't
Ange,
think so.
I
if
don't
they
I
think
keep
don't
so.
think.
Ange.
Ange will not get them
I
relegated.
don't think so. I don't
I
think
would say
so.
keep Ange. Keep Ange.
Okay, let me tell you why Ange is a bad appointment. I feel like the team that Nuno had, right, fit Nuno's style. The players
Yeah.
that are there are still somewhat the same players, unless like some new additions that have come in, but still somewhat the
So many
same team.
additions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but did some
but
leave too?
it's still
Some players
somewhat
left too, right? From
the same.
Nottingham. Yeah,
Who has left?
Elanga left.
Yeah, Elanga left.
Yeah.
Elanga
Who else?
left.
Who else left?
That's
Mm,
it. That's
Just
it.
a longer.
Elanga, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Gibbs White is still there. Hottenador is still there. Chris Wood is still there. All the same guys that Nuno was primarily playing with. Nuno's first 11, primarily, they are still there, right? I think
Mm.
that team is built for Nuno's style of play. That team is not built for expansive football. I said this on stream so many times. They're not built for attacking football. They're not built for open football, high line. They're not built for any of that. They're not built for Ange's style of play. If they keep Ange, okay, sure, it doesn't get them relegated, right? But this is an Ange that was what that finished where with Tottenham, right? This team
17th.
17th with Tottenham. You're telling me that Ange might not repeat the same thing or worse with Nottingham Forest? It's possible. It is really possible. So me, I don't think I don't think it
Get
makes any
Mourinho.
sense. I don't think it makes any sense to leave Ange for too long if Ange doesn't turn things around. That's the only condition. If Ange is not able to turn things around soon, it does not make sense to leave Ange. You're on the pathway down.
Exactly,
You get what I'm
SSG.
saying?
Sean Dyche in
So
2025 doesn't make no sense. It's
it
The
might
modern
not
only
make
football.
it might not make any
you know
sense, but
mm,
we need to consider a couple things. You need to consider
mhm.
Sean Dyche's win rate compared to Ange's win rate. You also need to consider the way and the style of play that Sean Dyche plays and if it will fit the players that they're giving him.
Mhm.
Those are the two reasons why I'm feeling a bit. I don't support the
Based-
appointment of Sean Dyche, but
yeah,
compared to
They
yeah.
should,
Ange,
they should get Mourinho.
wouldn't
Okay.
wouldn't that be better?
Let's talk of the root cause from the initial stage. We
Mm-hmm,
had Marenakas come into the pitch
mm-hmm,
several times to criticize Nuno,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Clearly, he did not like the style of play. Now, towards the end of Nuno's time, right? You can argue that some of the signings they brought in did not even fit Nuno. It feels like Edu wanted to tilt towards an attacking football. Some of these new guys that came in, they are like attacking. But the old guys are there, they fit Nuno's style of play. Nuno complained, even generally about signings, right? And the
Mm-hmm.
right type of signings, right? At the end of the day, of what sense does it make you go from an ultra defensive style of play, right? You now make a 180 U-turn to go full on attacking and with players that don't fit the system. Many of them don't fit the system. Do you get? He doesn't have a preseason. He's not had a preseason. In the middle of the season, or for you to sack him again and go back another. This one is like 210 degrees because you are taking a coach that is worse than Nuno. Nuno is better than Sean Dyche, in my opinion.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, nobody disagrees
Nuno
with
is
that.
better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
at the end of
of
the
course.
day,
Yeah.
you end up with a coach that is worse than the one you have, simply because what? Your sporting director does not agree with the coach, or the owner of the club doesn't agree with the coach. Do you get what I'm saying? There were even rumors that they were thinking of worst case scenario, they want to bring back Steve Cooper. I'm like, do these guys know what they are doing at all?
They made a
Steve Cooper,
mistake.
almost got. They have to come out publicly and apologize. And Nuno is going to prove them wrong. Nuno is going to prove the worst thing is that West Ham did not waste time in getting Nuno, because they saw the way the Nottingham result was going. They're like, oh, it's better we just sack our coach and go for this guy quickly. Because maybe they could have even changed their mind and say, oh, Nuno, come back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Only God, I don't know. No one knows. Do you get? But I think if you ask me, Edu, the root cause of everything might be Edu. I just think he's messing up things there. I
I
don't know.
just
He wants to be in charge, and he wants. I don't know. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think okay, fair enough. Like if you compare Sean Dyche's win rate at Everton to which
Yeah,
compare Sean Dyche's win rate at Everton to Postecoglou's
wasn't
win
that good
rate.
in
It
Everton.
wasn't that good, right? It wasn't that good. It wasn't really that. There was a reason why they
No.
sacked him at
Yeah.
Everton. There was a
And
reason why
you
they
see
let him
Moise,
go.
what Moise is doing.
You see what? Yeah.
That same team,
Mm-hmm,
right?
mm-hmm.
Everton is
So
playing good now, right? So
Yeah,
very
yeah.
good. Yeah.
yeah. So like Sean Dyche had like 31% win rate at Everton compared
Yeah.
to if you compare that to the whole Postecoglou's like whole stint at Tottenham plus now at Nottingham Forest, he has a better win rate. Postecoglou's win rate is like 40 something percent. Those two are not super far from each other. 31% for something percent is still
Oh, Sean Dykes had 31%.
Sean Dyche has 31% and Nuno and as I said Nuno,
And
Postecoglou has 40.8%. So it's not like their
my
win rate is
God,
good
Right? I
either
told
ways,
you
you
that
might
right?
you're
you
So
not
might as
going
well
anywhere
just
with
leave
Sean
him.
Dyche.
yeah,
You wouldn't go
Yeah,
so it's
anywhere
not
with
like the
Sean
win
Dyche.
rate is that
yeah.
great, but the key thing I keep on talking about is style of play. Because win rate is all stats. Win rate is
Seriously,
just start, start.
I'll
Wait,
ask you
wait,
this.
let me
But
finish my let me
Yeah.
finish this
Okay.
point.
Sean Dyche is also a
Win rate,
Yeah.
different
win rate
level
is
of play.
start, right? Games that you've won,
Mm,
whatever, blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, we're talking about style
mm,
of play. I've been complaining
mm-hmm,
about this since Tottenham that Postecoglou keeps on playing these guys, his
mm-hmm.
players to a style of play that doesn't fit them. And as a manager, you need to learn to adapt. If you
So,
don't
but how
adapt
does
as a
Sean Dyche
manager,
play?
you're
How does
just
Sean Dyche play?
you're going to fail at eventually. You said what?
How does Sean Dyche play, Kingsley? Defensive, right? Defensive.
Defensive. Yeah,
Very
Defensive,
lead
defensive. When
block,
he was in Burnley,
defensive.
he just plays long ball crosses and heading and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Is what Sean Dyche
Mm,
does.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
you think that will fit Nottingham?
I agree. I think that would fit Nottingham Forest. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Look, they might
That
not
will,
see. They might
that will
not.
keep them in the league.
That will keep them in the. That's what they need right now.
But from going to
That's what
top from top
they need
seven
right
to
now. In order for you to
surviving.
play expansive football, right? You need to start this whole conversion from preseason. You
Mm-hmm.
need to
Yeah.
start from preseason. It starts preseason. You build the culture, build the mentality. He starts telling the players how to play, how he wants them to play, and everything. You can't come into the season wanting to change everything and play expansive football. You're going to just
Out
cause a
of
lot of
nowhere. Yep.
mess and set them up for failure. That is
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what is
yeah,
happening now. Because when Postecoglou came to the team, what did he say? He said, "Oh, the culture is, they already have a culture built here. They already have this built here. I'm just coming in."
yeah,
He read his interview on stream.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just coming
yeah,
in to
yeah,
fit in. There's already a sense of culture and leadership, and I'm coming in to just move that forward. But look at the
yeah.
way they play. I watched Nottingham Forest recently. I'm like, why is there so much space? Why are they so open? Why are these teams playing through them? This is not the Nottingham Forest that I saw under Nuno. It's so
Brother,
easy to
they
play
are
through
no
Nottingham Forest.
no
They are
patterns of
struggling.
play.
They don't know how
No
to even
patterns
build
of
up.
play.
They look like they're playing from
Nothing.
the back. They look like they're playing at the
Nothing.
back. They don't know what they're doing. This is not the Nottingham Forest we know. The Nottingham Forest we know under Nuno specifically,
Mm.
they were very compact, very hard to play, very hard to score. All they do, they were a counter-attacking team. They are
Counter attacking.
waiting
Yep.
for you to make a mistake. They pick it up. Who picks it up?
To
Elanga
go
or
and they go.
Hudson-Odoi. They are
Yeah,
fast and they're trying to score you. or they
Yeah.
play set piece type of football where they cross the ball into the box and Chris Wood tries to nod it and score.
More
And
like
Yeah.
Sean Dyche would play that, play sort of a
Sean
football
Dyche
like that.
who play that kind of style. And that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
I feel like they exactly like what AB is saying. They need to get
Mm.
someone pragmatic. They need to
Yeah,
get
very
somebody pragmatic.
pragmatic. Yeah. Yeah.
Mourinho, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mourinho is good like that.
Mourinho
Yeah.
could have been good for them actually.
And Mourinho
Funny
did
enough.
say that he wants to manage like a mid-table team in Premier League. Like he did
Is
say
that what
that.
he said?
Yeah, like 6 months ago or something. He said that I want to manage like a mid-table team. So
That
that would
man,
have been a good appointment.
that would have
Kingsley, you
been
know
good.
what I just wish? I can just even just walk under Mourinho, even if it's just 4 months. Get some knowledge from the master. It's a kick, but still, you get some
It's-
inner workings.
I
Those
think
those guys
the
are still good. Mourinho is
yeah,
still good.
I
I know
think
we underrate
Mourinho is an
him.
Yeah,
experienced manager.
I love
Yeah,
Mourinho.
You need a manager that is coming
experience.
to in
Yeah,
order for you to manage is a mid-table side. You need a manager that is pragmatic, like what AB is saying. A manager that knows, okay, if I play expansive today, it did not work. I will change it to adapt. I will just
change it.
adapt,
Yeah,
change
yeah,
something. I stay compact.
yeah.
My biggest goal is I don't want you to score me easy. Look at Glasner at Crystal Palace.
Oh my
What is
God, they are so
Glasner number one
organized.
philosophy? Let's be honest.
Organization,
It's so
organized.
difficult for
They
you
are
to
so
score
yeah.
Glasner. It's so difficult
So
for you to
no
score Crystal
space,
Palace.
no
That's the
space.
first
True.
key. They are
Yeah,
super organized. You can't. It's not easy to score Crystal Palace. Then the next thing is, I just need to score. I
yeah,
just need to get the ball at the back of the net. Get the ball
yeah,
to Mateta. Get the ball to somebody there. Set piece.
yeah,
Be
yeah.
a
And
set
they do
piece
what they
team.
do.
Get
Yeah.
do it. It's so funny because Arsenal they play like a mid-table team in terms of their style of play. But then I'm not trying to shade Arsenal. I'm not trying to shade them. But you get the point.
But
It's
on their
true.
day,
It's
Arteta is
true.
on their
pragmatic.
day,
It's true.
on their day, on their
Arteta
day,
is pragmatic. That's the truth. But on their day, when they play expansive football,
they,
they can because they have the
oh,
players
they
for it,
play.
right? So,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
as a come on, Ange, come on. You can't play. You can't play. You know,
But Kingsley, I will
I will never
argue. I
use
will
style and Dyche in the same
in the same sentence. Yeah,
Dyche.
and I agree with Dara, right? I agree with
Yeah,
him. I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
think Sean Dykes has had the style of play.
You just
He
No,
you
no,
doesn't
just,
have
it's
the
he's
just
style of play.
tactical.
He just he just do boys, let's
Anything that
kick the ball
works.
forward. Let's get this ball forward, ball back. He doesn't have his style of play. Now
Yeah.
you now talk of I wanted to say something. What do I want to say? Skip my mind now. What was I thinking now? I've forgotten what I wanted to say. But
Problem.
I was okay. I remembered now. So
Mhm.
you look at the case of Bournemouth.
Yeah.
The Bournemouth manager in the first
Mhm.
10 games, he did not have a win.
That's true. That's true.
He did
That's
not
true.
have a win. People forget this. And the guy had a preseason. From the
Yeah.
preseason, their bad form started from preseason
Mhm.
into the new season. First 10 games, this brother did not have a win. And what were the owners saying? We are not going to sack him. We believe this is the guy. We will stick with him. They kept on releasing that to the media. What that does is that enforces the player's mind that the way my manager wants us to play, we
we
will
have to
play
play
that
like
way.
that.
Let's
Yeah.
make it work.
Bournemouth did not go and change all their players. They did not. They did not. And sometimes it takes 8 games. Players are not stupid. They are professionals. 7,
Mm.
8 games. If you are a manager that knows what you are doing, patterns of play. This is how I want you. When in transition, I want it to go to 7, and I want it to go to this number. After some time they will get it. Do you get what I'm saying? It took Bournemouth 10 games, but now what happened after he got his first win? Boom, the whole squad clicked, and since then he's been good, right? So for Ange, I just feel it's not necessary. This news that came out today and saying, "Oh, they will sack," and is not good. You're setting yourself back. Why don't you just stick with him? Stick with Ange till he gets his first win. How about that? The problem now I'm having now is we're going to Nottingham Forest. That's a big problem for yes, bro. There's a big problem for us because Ange could use us to kick off his engine, right? But I just hope we just use that opportunity, beat Ange, and come home. I'm just hoping. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just think what I expected from Maranakas and their club was emphasize that we are sticking with Ange.
Especially when the fans were singing all those songs.
Yes,
You'll be
we are
sacked in the
sticking with
morning.
Ange. Release
Yep.
it. We are sticking with Ange. When the manager knows he has full support, he has more confidence. He will think. The
Yeah.
players know that they have no option. Some of the players are playing badly. They've already started playing badly from Nuno's time. The
Mhm.
sign was already there. Some of them were playing, they were getting lazy and getting let off, right?
But
Yeah.
if I agree with you, Andrew, what about
Yeah.
United, where they're like, we give Amorim 3 years, but then the players know he'll be
United,
here for 3 years, but
it
they're
should be
just
sad.
playing terrible
Your
football.
case is different. United is a different case
Exactly.
study.
So
You
Andrew,
can't
I
even
don't
blame
know. I
United.
don't know.
But let's be honest. We complain about Ange, but what of
Yeah.
Wolves manager? Wolves manager is in.
They just gave him 3 years.
Yeah, he's in a bad.
They believe
He's
in,
even in a worse place. Right.
they
It's not like
believe
they've
in
been
him.
doing
They are
well.
backing him.
Right.
They are
So
backing him, right?
yeah, they're backing him,
He's not
but
got,
yeah,
yeah,
it's been bad. It's been
he's not
bad.
got, he only got one win, maybe in the Carling Cup or so.
Mm-hmm.
But the management came out and said, we trust this guy, we're sticking with him, and we're giving him 3 years.
Mm.
So what?
So
You
what
sack
if
and
they
let me tell you
what if
what's
they go
happening. You
to
sack,
championship? Still give him another 2 years?
my God. So why give support to a very bad manager? Seems like every club now is taking a cue from United. No, but I won't say okay. We can say everybody might say Ange is a bad man, but I don't think like Ange is a bad manager. You are a bad manager, but you got to a level of managing in the Premier League and you won the Europa Cup. You can't
I
be
think
you
I
can't
think this
be
Europa League is what is deceiving.
I know. Even if he got to the final and he did not win, he took them to the final. Coaching is
Who?
not an easy feat.
So that means Amorim
Who?
is an
And
awesome manager because he took United to the final.
Right? Amorim did too.
By
Took
your
them to
don't
the
logic,
use
by
final.
the
your
case.
logic, literally.
Right?
No,
No, but by your logic,
Amorim,
Amorim is an excellent
Amorim is a
manager.
different Amorim is a different case study because
Why is he
Amorim clearly
different?
does not have the tools to work. That's the first thing. He
He
doesn't.
does. He's
What
not
do you
playing.
mean he does
He's
not have the
not
tools to
playing
work?
He's not playing the players in the right position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the way he
How is
wants
that
to
different from
play,
Ange? How
he
is that different
doesn't
from
have
Ange?
to, he
You're
doesn't
not
have the
playing the
tools to
players to
work.
their strengths. You're not playing the players to their strength. A style of play that can bring out the best in the players. It's literally the same thing. They are literally the same type of manager. And Amorim, they are stubborn. They're not adaptable.
True, true, true,
So
true.
how is that different? How does that make them good managers?
Hmm.
He say Ange is getting ready for the Ashes, mates. Oh my god, oh my
Oh
god.
man, that's funny. Anyways, what are our final thoughts?
Ash, do you want to go first?
Final thoughts. My final thought is I'm only thinking about the Liverpool game. That I've been thinking about it for a long time. Like, I
Oh,
just want to draw in there. A draw at Anfield is gonna. I'm gonna be
it's gonna be
happy.
good.
And
Mm.
when it comes,
Think you cut off.
Yeah, I think your mic is off. Ash, I think your mic is off.
Your mic is off. Anyways, let me give my final thoughts. So I
Mm.
just think like I know a lot has been said. First of all, Chelsea has been looked down. We can't beat Barcelona. But let me tell you
Mhm.
something. When our backs are against the wall, that's when we strive. That's when people don't believe we can do something, we will do it. Will happen in front of your eyes. It
Mhm.
will happen. So, but for this Ange and Nottingham Forest, I just feel like Maranakas has made a big mistake, him and Edu. And that mistake, I just pray it doesn't take them to the championship.
Mhm.
That's all, right? So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, for me, we'll see what happens with everything. I think definitely for Ange, I think he needs to change something. Style of play. He needs to play the players according to their strengths. And I think something might happen. But if he doesn't do that, I say sack him and get somebody else. I don't think the clubs these days, I don't think they have to suffer and have to go through the mud if they don't need to. I don't think the squad is bad. The squad is a good squad. That was the squad from last year to this year has not really changed that much. I don't think they should be going through a major transition season because a manager is not getting the best out of the people there. That's just my own point on that. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, shout out to Dara, Zizi, Ikena, AB, SSB, Dorcas, every single person that came on the live today. Harvey,
Harvey.
I appreciate you guys, man. You guys were live every single day, 5:30 p.m. CST. Convert that to whatever time zone you guys are at. We're on the way to 3K subscribers. So, guys, please subscribe to our channel before you guys go. Like this video so this video can get shared to many people. You guys, we'll see you guys
Thank you.
tomorrow,
Thank you.
man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate Ash for coming too as well. You
Yeah,
guys,
no
it's a great
problem. We
conversation,
got
man.
no
It's a great
thing anymore.
conversation, guys. All right, you guys, we'll talk tomorrow, guys. Bye.
Bye.